Thicker Than Ice by John Pennington. Read by John Pennington. Music composed and performed by Nat Potter. For Kara, the strongest person I've ever met. Part 1. The Atlantic. Chapter 1. I stumbled into the ambush after work one night, just as I was settling into my accustomed seat at the table. Orca's little cabin fit like a well-worn glove around me, bobbing gently at her mooring. My eyes traced the familiar chart fastened to her bulkhead, just below the kerosene lantern. The dark line of our previous voyage arced across miles of friendship and adventure. I wanted that. Again. Kara and I had been in negotiations for some time now, and I was quite pleased with the initial outcome. There was really only one possible explanation for my incredible success. A rare and unexpected talent for diplomacy. What else could it be? I'd built my case brick by brick. First, I extracted a strategically significant preemptive concession that we'd continue living aboard the boat. Afterwards, I treated Kara to an extensive monologue outlining the substantial financial and mobility benefits. Traveling the world by sailboat was, according to my calculations, by far the least expensive option. Accounting for the negligible fuel cost, unlimited free anchorages, and the excellent fishing opportunities offshore, I really couldn't make the math work for any type of shoreside living. Rent alone, I argued, would lock me into a cubicle for the rest of my days. Kara nodded, absently. Then I launched into a hand-wavy hypothesis about quantifying quality of life versus dollars spent. Wiping her shopping list off the galley whiteboard, I drew an entirely unsubstantiated scatterplot with a "sailing the Pacific" dot, subjectively but conclusively placed in the best possible corner. Low cost, high quality of life. Kara sighed. After I'd beaten that topic to death, I figured a second sailing voyage was almost inevitable. We just had to hammer out a few minor details, and there was plenty of time for that. Given my newfound talents, I wasn't worried. But I should have been. I sipped my beer and sighed in contentment, totally oblivious. Kara watched from the nav table, eyes bright, calculating. She had me right where she wanted me. "Kara," I asked, unsuspectingly, "how about a Pacific loop, back to Alaska?" We'd sailed all the world's oceans, except the Arctic, of course, and the Pacific was, by far, my favorite. Alaska was icing on the cake. Interesting," she mused, brushing her long hair aside. There was a little gray showing, but she hadn't noticed yet. "I'll allow it," she continued, "with the stipulation we find a bigger boat. With a fridge. And a shower. And a toilet that flushes this time. No buckets." I winced. Then she repeated slow and loud, as if I were hard of hearing. "There will be no buckets."
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.